And welcome into the... Ready to go now. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
The right fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 7:07.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Kicks and fires. And there's a ball. Popped up left side. Bichette settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Another solid power season. And that one fouled off. Strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And he deals. Off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
JT Realmuto stands in now, looks at that one inside. Good power, not great in the OBP department. To third, diving, and he can't make the play. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Here's the tag, and he's out. But a run does come in to score. This is Bryson Stott. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And first offering is fouled off. Liner snagged at first. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Lined into right. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball. No strike.
Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
2-0.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. That one missed. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. This one smoked out to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Gausman back to work. Just missed. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Foul ball. The 2-2. That one is upstairs.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Popped up. Kirk makes the grab for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup, Kyle Schwarber will hit next. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. At the belt and fires. Popped up. Chapman drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Swings and misses. 1-2. Just missed. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Alejandro Kirk digs in now, looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
One ball, one strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So man aboard. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Belt. Ball one, no strikes. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas. Goldie over to second, back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Booyah! Nick Castellanos goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Here's Bryce Harper. Singled and scored his first time. In the air, right field, and that is Springer. Brings it in, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
This one in the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. 2 down. JT Realmuto steps in. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Realmuto goes 6'1", a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. And a foul ball. And here it comes. And 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Over to first, and he saved. Goldie, a former Gold Glove winner, batting 6th in today's lineup. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. The 1-0.
Strike, woo.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty delivers. Realmuto off of first with 2 away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Stop. In the box now. No balls and a strike. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Painter back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Matt Chapman now in the box.
One
Comes
strike.
up empty with a swing there. And that just misses. The wide to kick the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wide the kick and the 1-2. Good eye right there. That one 95 to finish him off.
The batter number
Whit
50.
Merrifield up to the
Second
plate.
baseman.
He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Merrifield.
And that's in there for strike one. Merrifield getting the start at second. 34-year-old vet. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. As we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says. Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Brandon Marsh. The 0-1. Down the left field line, base hit. Bohm around second, headed for third. Trying to get back to second, but he can't. So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First offering misses the mark. Way high.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. His 32nd of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tim Mesa. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Mesa.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
No strike.
And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The pitch. That's in there. 3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier trying to get there. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Bryce Harper. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Slow roller up the middle. Over to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom 4, here's Kiermaier now. The pitch. That's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
High fly ball out towards left field. Castellanos raging back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Bo Bichette now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right, and that one handled. On to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's George Springer. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Over to Goldie. That takes care of Springer, and that is that. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Trey Turner in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Real Muto up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And
2 outs, base is empty. Paul Goldschmidt getting ready to hit.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That's in for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No ball.
They've got a
1
potent
strike.
lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Kerr stands in now and watches strike 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Marsh makes the grab. That's out number 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Bell in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2. And that one a little bit high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. Bounced up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And that is that. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Bryson Stott. The pitch. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Next to hit, Alec Bohm. Line drive. Makes the grab. 1 down. So up next, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2. Hit in the air, right field, and that is Springer. 2 away now. So the lineup flips over at the plate. Kyle Schwarber.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 230 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And that one fouled off. Varsho in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and 1 gone. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh moves under it. Squeezes it. 2 away. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
They say you win.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and
there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Harper now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. To the right side. Guerrero takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Trey Turner, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Turner is out. Castellanos caught in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back now in Toronto, set for the last half of the 7th. Now Kevin Kiermaier. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 11.
So man aboard, and next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Springer in the box again. Takes a strike. Turner goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one pulled foul.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Here's the throw to the plate.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
James Karinchak gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. Springer at second. Guerrero at first with no outs. This one chopped up the middle. Stop. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt.
The designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
That one's in there, 0-1.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike. Varsho stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 run across. Castellanos fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit. And here is Matt Chapman in there, and it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Anthony Bass.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Here comes a pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-2. Hit hard. That gets through.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And fouled off. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Boom, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. A big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Kiermaier going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Whit Merrifield. That's in there. Strike 1. Up the middle. And a quick out, number 1.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kiermaier, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1. There's a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jordan Romano.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And a pitch. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. And there's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. And that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Oh, right to the backstop. Oh, 2 now. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the wild pitch will play to run.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And the slider just misses. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals. Hard hit down the line and left. Varsho snags it for the second out. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And welcome back. Here's George Springer to start it off.
The right fielder, George Springer.
Looks like he wants the signs again. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Craig Kimbrell.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one's in there, and that is strike one. Kimbrell, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And it is 2-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Here comes a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's to third. To first, and Guerrero is set down. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. In for a strike, 0-1. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
So we had a few stupid base running mistakes, and we had a lot of offense. Looking pretty good right now. So let's see if we can keep this going into the weekend. Until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.